What are these people running from? They're not. They're running to the world's toughest competition in town. Tonight, it's the medical profession versus the gambling industry. The classic battle between caregivers and card counters on MXC, Most Extreme Elimination Challenge. And now, here's a pair you'll never split, Kenny Blankenship and Vic Romano.
Vegas, woohoo!
Oh, it's not just Vegas, Kenny. We also have a distinguished team of medical professionals.
Yeah, I know.
People dedicated to healing. After all, when you're sick and need help, who do you turn to?
Cocktails.
What? Oh, yes. Oh, wait a minute, Ken. You've turned the MXC nurse into a cocktail waitress?
Yeah.
This is not a bar. Oh, God, Kenny. She's drunk. Look at her. Do you realize what you've done?
Yep.
I mean, that's all you've got to say is yep?
No, now she can give you both kinds of shots.
Kenny, you can't just change someone's profession on a whim. You had no right to make her a waitress.
You're right. She should be a stripper.
Okay.
When I think of gambling, I think of Vegas, glitz, glamour, nutty showgirls, and of course, my snug-fitting shorts. Nonetheless, our high-rolling competition gets the MXC red carpet treatment as we begin with sack lunch. Then, a little diversion with bone-crushing boulder dash. Ooh, look out! Before resuming with the bobbing and weaving of dead-end zone. Hey, these girls go all the way. Finally, we end with the pounding brass balls. Skipper?
Thanks, Guy. How many of you think that high-quality health care should be made available to everybody, regardless of income or ability to pay? Show of hands. You're all wrong. Rich people stay healthy. Poor people get sick and die. That's natural selection. You there. You're a doctor. Do you think physicians are being unfairly treated for charging too much?
I'm Mr. Cohen, Dr. Ganush's attorney, and he is being sued and cannot speak directly to anyone.
This is what I'm talking about. A doctor botches a couple surgeries, and now he's being sued for malpractice. Look what the stress has done to him. It's not fair, is it? He could lose his vacation home in Aspen and his mistress.
Hey, you're trespassing. This is Sovereign Indian Casino land.
This is what I think of sovereign.
Hey, come on.
Let's go!
Hey, where are you going? We're gonna have the loosest slots? No limit! Indian gaming's good for everyone! And it's time for sack lunch. The players on the two teams have 1 minute to snatch an item of food.
The team with the most food wins the round.
And to make things more interesting, we bound their hands and starved them for 3 days. And there is Ellis Tony, thinks up questions for breast exams.
Oh, look at her gobble that puppy down.
That's Mindy Sterling. She designs edible poker chips. And pit boss Steve Hibbert catching some air. And look at those candy stripers getting after it, Ken.
Hoo-hoo. Oh, they finally opened the restrooms, Vic.
And there we've got a couple of showgirls frantically fighting over half a cinnamon bun and, what is...
That's a moldy peach.
Right you are, Ken, and we've got less than 30 seconds left. And there's Ann McDonald. She runs a drive-through dialysis kiosk.
Oh, look at those chicks bumping bagels.
Right you are, Ken.
Oh, these guys are making a babe sandwich.
Indeed. And look at him go. And there's Mitch Comer. He's a focus puller on a colostomy cam. And we got two male head nurses giving it their best. Inside 15 seconds, Ken.
Oh, quite a girl fight going on over here, Vic.
It's a feeding frenzy. Oh, and there's hygienist Sandy Peterson stealing it away.
Oh, look, he's puking, Vic. Do you get points if you blow?
Afraid you don't, Ken. And there is the buzzer, and the gamblers grab a first-round win. Let's go down to Guy.
Oh, you lost, but why are you crying so hard?
Oh, because I didn't get anything.
Oh, shut up and have mine.
Well, I would give you some of my sack lunch, but I don't think it would fit in your helmet.
I think you're so gross.
Oh, no, you want gross? Geek can be gross. Go ahead and hit me.
No, get away from me.
Go hit me.
Oh,
Maybe I'll hit
no.
you. Hit me again, please.
Stop. There.
Geek-like.
So, Kenny, what do you got for our MXC Impact replay?
Well, it's a tough choice, Vic, but there's no question about it. I'm going with a chick fight. I mean, what's better than 3 good-looking babes chowing down together, huh?
Gee, I don't know, Kenny.
4 good-looking babes chowing down. Oh, there's a 5th. Oh, no, she just walked by.
Kenny, that's not what this is for.
No, siree. You can't go wrong with 4 hot chicks bobbing for sack.
Kenny, I'm so mad at you, but I gotta admit your laugh is infectious. And you know, that's one of the reasons that MXC has become such a worldwide phenomenon. Did you know that versions are produced in numerous countries and in dozens of languages? Here's MXC in the foreign nation of New Jersey.
Hey, yo, Benny, we got a great show today, right? We got 2 teams of jerk-offs. Gotta get their heads smashed, right? Hey, first up, we got surfboard of death. This little hot number right here, that's Maria Pasquini. She serves cocktails at the bottom bum room. Oh,
She dropped like a cop in the Hudson.
A, and here's Vinny the Snitch.
Sucker.
A, nobody likes a snitch.
What a weird language. What's A?
Well, that's New Jerseyan for indeed. Well, after the first round, the gamblers are ahead.
A.
Indeed.
Stay right where you are, because coming up, you're gonna get your rocks off with more MXC. MXC is back with more of the Medics versus the Gamblers.
Our two teams are already off and running to their next event, with the gambling industry leading their bitter rivals, the medical profession, 1-0. Welcome back, everybody. Kenny, I want you to take a look at that. Huh? Do you know what that is?
Oh, wow. Hey, I can see their cards.
Right. This is an ancient Mormon cheating device, Ken.
Oh, wouldn't
See
they
right
get
there?
shot for using it?
Yeah, exactly, which is why the cheaters who got caught often needed medical attention, as will the contestants in this next event, Boulder Dash.
I love this game. People always get hurt.
Indeed they do, Ken. As evidenced here by this contestant who suffered 2 collapsed clavicles, a ruptured spinal column, and complete renal failure.
Yeah, I went and visited him yesterday. He gets to eat through a tube.
Which is one of the reasons we developed our new Boulder Dash safety suit, and I understand you tested the very first one.
Yeah.
Let's take a look. Here's Kenny earlier this afternoon.
I tested the wall first. It's pretty solid.
Good thinking, Ken. Wow, looks smart on you.
For my homies. Yeah, fits good. It's
Good
kind of itchy,
flexibility.
though.
Let's see how Kenny Blankenship does with the Boulder Dash suit. Ooh,
Into the slit.
looks like you've got good mobility, Ken.
Yeah, it's kind of itchy. I should have washed it first.
Oh, you're bogged down there.
Yeah, well, I had to kick that guy's ass. He wouldn't let me in. And then he trips me right here.
Kenny, you don't seem to be really testing your suit. There you are. Now.
I was screaming for dramatic effect.
Well, I was moved by it. And here you are, ready to take on the second boulder. Wow, let's take another look at that, Ken. Here you are, bravely sacrificing yourself to test out this new suit.
Yeah, they need more padding in the groinal sac region, though.
Right. And here I can see you right now. It looks like you're positioning yourself. You're going to take that boulder head on to test out that helmet.
Yeah,
Ooh. How did it hold up, Ken?
Oh, the helmet held up great, except I still have stuff dripping out of my ears.
Well, nothing a little mercurochrome and some cotton swabs won't fix. And we're back down to the live action. Here's Jeffrey Darga. He's a medical waste refurbisher.
Yeah, he distributes hardly used needles to the poor.
What a good Samaritan and good player, too. Look at that.
Oh, nice
doing
wall
a little
hugger.
wall hugger. Yes, indeed. Right there. Oh, coming back down to the safety side. See if he gets in. He can't make it.
Oh, his Achilles tendon was shoved clear up to his hip.
That's some good rough play, Ken. Next up for the gambling industry, this is Josh Posey.
He's a sneeze guard scraper at a casino buffet.
Right you are, Ken. And look at him scamper up there. It's like a nimble little kitty as he leaps up the wall.
Oh,
There he comes. Oh, but he's caught by that third boulder. Oh!
He's getting some cool pummeling, Vic.
Right
Not
you
as cool
are.
as mine, though.
Indeed, Ken, but not to worry. Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Thanks to his casino HMO, he's getting round-the-clock care with only a 75% copay. And next up, here's Lloyd Swanson. He's a night watchman at a coma patient self-storage facility.
He doesn't normally see daylight.
And based on his stature, not much exercise either, but it looks like that flaccid girth is working for him. Do you see the way he tossed that boulder aside? Here he goes, takes another one on, Ken.
Oh, man, look at that.
Unbelievable. And right there,
Uh-oh.
it just looks like the long hours have just worked against him. It looks like he just dozed off.
Wow, someone should get him his binky.
Indeed, they should, Ken. Next up, Patrick Grand Cladone. He's a whore wrangler at the classy Skank Ranch Brothel and Casino.
Famous for their all-you-can-eat Sundays.
Only one flavor. And there he goes. Nice move there. Oh, trying to get into the safety slit. He does. He makes it. Comes back out, squares his shoulders, and decides to turn and run. Interesting strategy.
Oh, man, he's sandwiched.
And that's our MXC Impact replay. Let's take a look. As a whore wrangler, he's used to chasing tail, just not used to having something chase his. Ow!
Coughed up something.
Indeed he did. And here's Corky Grant. He's a structural engineer for dental dams and root canals.
I hear he's also pretty good with bridge work.
Smart. He's pretty good with those safety slits. Look at that, Ken. He dodges the first boulder. Scamper's right up there.
Let me in! Let me in! Let me go!
Oh, passes two. And it looks like one of those 2-ton boulders shaved off a portion of his hip. He staggers out of the chute. Oh, and he is boulder dashed.
You know that safety suit automatically inflates to stop internal bleeding.
Good to know. Next up, here's Bobby Connolly. He's a day manager for the Keno girls' locker room.
I will not touch them. I will not
How
make
can
eye
you
contact.
work with
I will not
hot
touch
chicks
them. I
all
will not
day
make
and
eye
not
contact.
touch them?
I will not
Well, I
make
imagine he
eye
takes lots of
contact.
personal breaks, Ken. And there he goes. Oh, and looks like he's got some compound fractures now to boot. Still no winners this round, and the Gamblers keep their lead 1-0.
Hey, let's see if the medicals can come back after MXC returns.
Indeed.
We're back to MXC with more of the doctors versus the dealers.
Hey, good boulder work, Ken.
Yeah, the boulder hit me right in the head,
Sure
but I'm
did.
fine.
Well, you might want to have one of the doctors take a look, Ken.
No, I'm still smart.
Good enough for me, Ken. Let's go to our next game, Dead End Zone. Now the object is to score a touchdown against our defensive death row inmates.
Oh, big deal. They're just a bunch of lazy jailbirds.
Not so fast, Ken. This is truly a game of life or death. The inmate who makes the most ferocious hit earns a reprieve from the governor and will be set free.
Afraid, but these guys are axe murderers and granny shaggers.
That's right, but a deal's a deal, Ken. And we're giving our word and don't want to anger them.
I ain't nobody's bitch!
First up, Richard Snippet. He's a plastic surgeon who's performed 107.5 sex change operations. And the Medicos are still down 1-0. And let's see if he can bring them back here. He takes a pass from the captain. Straight up the middle. Breaks her to the outside. Being pursued by number 15. That's Cannibal Sphincter.
Oh, look, he cuts off number 21, Harvey Berkowitz, the horoscope killer.
Right you are. He used to predict his victim's future before he killed him. And oh, Richard Snippet is crushed by number 78. Manu Tuiasitopoulos from American Greek Samoa.
Looks like you got your teeth smashed in, huh?
It's okay. We have an orthodontist on our team.
3 strikes, you're out!
And next up, that's Pat Barstow. He's an odds maker at a Vegas wedding chapel.
Those things are always fixed.
Right you are, Ken. There goes Pat down the sidelines.
Oh, nice move on Berkowitz, huh?
Right you are, Ken. A nifty little move. Oh, there he reverses field right across in front of the Bludgeon Brothers, Bubba and Tim. Oh, and Pat's knees weak from fear. He hits the turf.
Hey, you don't go down on a guy after the whistle.
Wow, that's foul play.
Put your money on me, boys. I'm going all the way.
And next up for the medics, here's Mary Smith Joe. She markets flavored examination lubricants.
I like tuna apple.
Ooh, me too, Ken. And there she
Look at
goes.
me. Come on.
Taking your time there. And coming up the middle, staring straight at the dead eyes of Harvey Berkowitz. Oh, she fakes him out, Ken. And there she goes. Right past Billy, then Bubba Bludgeon. Gets past Manu.
Oh, she's easily slipping her end around these cons.
Right by landing the fister and into the end zone, she scores.
Oh, wait a minute. Something's going on down there.
I think you might be right, Ken. Let's take another look. Oh!
Uh-oh, this might be called back. She stepped out of bounds.
Let's go to the referees.
Buddy, you blind? She was in.
She's out.
What?
Well, let's go to the reverse angle. Well, it's still hard to tell. Let's see from underneath. Too bad she's not wearing a dress.
Buddy, am I sugar that she was out?
She's in.
Out.
Well, the referees are still talking about it. Let's take another look.
Yeah, right there. Let's zoom in. Yeah, just what I thought. She's wearing Nikes.
But is she in or out of bounds?
Replay was inconclusive.
replay was inconclusive.
Therefore, it's a touchdown.
What was in your mouth?
I was choking on Schmegma.
You never
You could have given me the Heimlich. You bastard. Schmuck.
Well, there you have it. The touchdown stand.
chair.
Oh, and after a malicious taunt by Stephen Burge of the Medicos, he's a sperm bank loan officer. There he takes the ball from the captain, goes right up the middle, Ken, charging hard. He gives Sphincter the slip, past Stinkfinger Louie. Oh, and he is smacked hard by Manu.
Let's go to the MXC Impact replay. Looks like he's going to make it, but Manu, my big fat Greek Samoan, says no.
And Manu has won his freedom and a chance to kill again. Well, it was close, but no cigar for the gamblers. And so thanks to Mary Smith Joe, the Medicos win this round, and we are all tied up 1-1.
Coming up next, the bridge over the River Dye. Whistle that tune, Jack. Now, the final round of medics versus gamblers. Place your bets on MXC.
And we're back for a final round of action. Kenny, did you happen to see our special guest, Bimbo, the brainstem research monkey?
What's a monkey doing here? They don't do research. They're stupid. They fling their poo.
Kenny's actually really smart. Say hello.
Hey, monkey.
Go on.
Hey, stupid. Hey, do a trick.
Hey! Poking me, you jackass! Poke the monkey, real funny. Let's go to the captain, stupid.
The object of this game is to catch the brass ball and then walk across the rickety bridge without getting you or your ball shot off by our trained assassins.
Bottom of the deck.
And trying to start things off right for the gamers is Charles Easton. He's a freelance card shuffler specializing in fanning.
Yeah, in his senior year of high school, he was voted most likely to deal.
And there he is. He got the ball from the captain. He's taking a couple of shots right away, Ken.
Oh, those are 16-pound bowling balls, Vic.
Oh, right to the elbow.
For a shuffler, that could be a career-ending injury.
He seems to be tentatively moving on. Oh, using a one-hand grab to steady himself.
Oh, right in the head.
Right in the head.
Oh.
My head.
And he is down.
Bottoms up.
Next up for the Medicos, that's Dr. Jeff Tuck. He's a proctologist for the morbidly obese. There he's got his ball, takes his first step.
Oh.
There he goes. Oh!
Oh, looks like he's setting up for an exam for himself, huh?
Indeed, Ken. Croupiers hold their fire. He's back up, straddling nicely.
He'll have to go back and get another brass ball.
Look at the powerful way he's gripping that bridge.
Well, when you work with the obese, Vic, you gotta have powerful forearms. Lifting and separating those huge folds of flabby flesh.
Right you are, Ken. He's got another ball from the captain. Oh, he takes a shot immediately. Moving across.
Oh!
Right to the hip.
Oh!
Putting a little speed in his show, and he can't quite make it.
Keep it loose and easy.
And we still have no winners this round. Let's see if Dee Oliver will be the first to make it across. Dee is a slot rinser and lubricator.
Yeah, nobody wants to play with a dirty, tight slot.
Ooh, makes for grimy gameplay, Ken. Mm-hmm. And there she goes. She starts off nicely. Very tentative. Oh! Dodges the first one.
Oh!
Takes one right on the knee pad.
Oh, they came in handy.
Indeed they did.
Oh, one to the butt.
Right you are.
Another one to the butt.
Unbelievable.
Oh, man, she takes it in the butt a lot.
A lot of women can't do that, Ken. One more. Unbelievable.
Look at the jiggle.
And there she is. Still taking it. Oh, and they're right there to the head. Knocks her off the bridge. Just take a look at that in the MXC Impact replay. And you can see here, young Dee Oliver. She can take it on the butt all day, but one to the head and she goes down.
Take your meds.
Here's Carla Willis. She's an orderly specializing in bedpan management, a distinguished graduate of the Ratchet School of Nursing.
Yeah, where she graduated Kuma Sum Padi.
Right, she did, Ken. Oh, and she's dropped her ball.
Uh-oh.
Seems to be a little indecision there. The captain lobs her another one.
She's got another one. What a crybaby, huh?
Nurses can be very delicate individuals, Ken. They're caregivers, sensitive, empathetic.
Yeah, and sometimes they stick a thermometer in your butt.
If you've got the good insurance, Ken. Oh, and she takes a shot and she's down. Number one.
I'm doubling down.
And here's Stu Kahila. He enjoys stud poker at the Pink Rhino Gay Card Club.
Where the queens are always wild.
Indeed they are, Ken. And let's see how wild Stu is. Oh.
Again.
You think he'd be better with balls, Ken?
Well,
there he's got one.
I think he just wanted two of them.
Uh-oh.
And then, oh. And look at that, Ken. He's got it between his knees.
Ooh. Look at those thigh muscles work, Vic. I bet he's popular at the club.
I bet you're right, Ken. And let's see there. He makes his way back up on top of the bridge. Palming his ball. There he is on his knees. And a little wave to his life partner, Kevin, letting him know he's okay. And he is back up, and here he goes.
Oh.
And here comes the shots.
Oh, he takes another knockout shot, Vic.
Right to the chest, one to the arm. Still staggering forward. I don't know, Ken. It looks like he's going to go all the way. And no, he cannot do it. What a shame. That was close.
Two-fister.
And we're down to our last contestant in regulation. That's Dr. Doug Ozog. He's a door-to-door gynecologist.
Yeah, I've seen his van.
Actually, it's a Volvo wagon. All fours on the floor and stirrup bucket seats.
Yeah, but I bet it doesn't have that new car smell.
I bet you're right, Ken.
If he doesn't make it, we go into overtime.
But I don't think that's going to be a problem, Ken. Look at him go! I think he's going to make it! Yes! The Medicos flatline the Gamblers 2-1.
Flatline. I just got it, Dick.
It's all in the delivery, Ken. And now it's time for you to deliver something, eh?
Yeah.
It's time for Kenny Blankenship's Painful Eliminations of the Day.
And starting it off at number 10 goes to that group of bagel bumpers. Ooh, they're hot. Or is that muffin munching? Who cares? I liked it anyway. And number 9 claims Patrick Barstow, who slips and suffers more humiliation when one of the Bludgeon Brothers smothers him with a mouthful of crotch rot. And the 8th spot goes to Cat House Wrangler Patrick Brunklauden as he gets Oreo'd and becomes the cream filling. Lucky 7 is Stu Kahila, a gay poker dealer. Watch him dodge those balls. Bet he's never done that before, huh? And number 6 on the hit list goes to buffet sneeze guard scraper Josh Posey. He gets rolled, crunched, and tossed. Somebody scrape him up. And number 5, proctologist Jeff Tuck. He protects his rear end by falling on his face. God, that looks painful, but not as painful as his exams. And number 4 goes to tight ender Steve Bird, who almost loses his head when he gets flattened by Mano Tuiasatopoulos. And weighing in at number 3 is Dee Oliver, who takes it in the pie wagon again and again and again. She finally gets smashed in the head and gives up. And number 2 goes to Mindy Sterling, who's huffing down some kind of bone or something. What the hell is that? Anyway, she does it like a pro. And my most painful elimination of the day has to go to the one and only Kenny Blankenship. That's me. Even though I have no memory of this stunt, I'll never forget it. Here, wait, look here. Look at my head crushing that boulder. I still have stuff dripping out of my ears. Is that bad?
Well, that's it for today's show. Kenny, how about the cheer?
Okay, what cheer? Oh, right. Don't get eliminated!
F***ing A.